Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show. This podcast is short, fun, and jam-packed with good ideas that you can start using right away.
Welcome to another episode. I'm your co-host, Ellen, along with my co-host,
Lisa. You see how fast that was?
Yeah, that was
But was it
fast,
effective?
I was going to say,
No.
did people really get your name? So what are you giving up? You're doing things to be efficient, but they're not effective. And that is a bad idea.
Bingo. I mean, efficiency is doing things quicker. Effectiveness is doing the right things. But if you put them together, doing the right things quicker, then you've risen to a higher plane.
Exactly. Because, you could be super efficient. Like, I'm running around doing all these errands and I'm doing them in order and it's perfect. But is it effective when you really needed to be, putting a presentation together? So yeah, you've been efficient, but you haven't been effective with your time.
There's an old book, I think it was by Edward Bliss, and paraphrasing and kind of updating it, basically asking yourself, is this the most impactful thing I could do right now? Is this the best use of my time? Is this getting me where I want to go? That's effectiveness. And once you decide what that is, now how can I do this better, faster, easier? I'm not sure of the order of our show, but it was those are the three things. But you 350 something episodes. How does it go again? But I would say, like, I do think sometimes those little small wins, make your bed. I'm not feeling great. I'm going to punt and just go run a bunch of errands. That's not always it might not be helping you get to your goal, but sometimes you need those easy wins to start the day. It's just realizing that you can't just have a whole bunch of easy wins all day, every day. So what I do for my to-do list is I put point values on them so I don't get trapped, because I gravitate towards the things I can do quickly and easily, but they're only worth 5 points. But the thing that I really need to do is worth 50 points. At the end of the day, I add up all the points, and the things I didn't do, I have to subtract those. And so when I get to a total, if it's 100 or more, yay, I'm to win. Under 100. So I'm looking at my list thinking, well, I mean, this looks easy. I could do this in 5 seconds, but I've also got this 35-point thing that I need to do, So anyway, that's just my system. As we always say, find your own way of keeping yourself at least with an eye towards what really matters. So maybe you do have a few easy wins to start the day or to end the day on a high note, begin with a win, end with a win. But somewhere in there, you've got to make those choices and say, well, the easy wins can wait. I'm going to do this now.
Yeah. Sometimes that's hard to do. I've been feeling that one lately. Like, okay, I'm just going to do this easy stuff because, that other stuff is just always going to be there. But you know what? If I got it off my plate, if I did the hard stuff, the effective stuff, rather than just, hey, I just need to clean this little corner. Well, you know what? You're missing the forest for the trees. So I have to push myself lately. Just, I don't know. Maybe it is spring.
Well, it could just be we need to say to ourselves, what can I get rid of? Meaning, maybe I don't need a made bed. Maybe I don't need those errands to be done today or tomorrow. What can I get rid of so that all that's left is the important thing?
Yeah.
Like, give yourself permission to not do the simple, easy, things that we can do efficiently but don't matter. Put them aside and give yourself permission.
What happens if I don't do this?
Yeah, nothing. Usually,
nothing. Yeah. Because I'll get it in my head like, okay, I need to take care of this today. And then when I step back and realize, no, you don't. Nothing happens if you don't do it today. Not a thing. So find that effectiveness. We're all about efficiency, but at the expense of effectiveness, I think that's a very important thing to take time and think about, especially when you find yourself rushing about.
And we'll close on this note. As someone who gets a discount at Denny's because of his age, I'm telling you, some of the things you think are important that you got to get done at a younger age don't matter. And some of the things you didn't get done, you realize, man, I wish I would have put a higher priority on that. Now that I'm older, I'm not saying it's too late, but I wish I would have. So don't be regretful of, you don't remember all the stupid little things you did. but you would remember and you will regret not doing the big things you were supposed to do.
Wow, on that deep note, be sure and be with us next week for another episode.